You see here the thinkorswim login screen. To log in, type your username and password. Before clicking the login button, you have an option to choose which account you would like to log into. Using the selector, you can choose between live trading and paper money. If this is your first time using thinkorswim, I suggest choosing paper money. This will allow you to learn all of the functionality without accidentally placing a trade. After you make a selection, click Login. Once you get logged into the thinkorswim platform, this is the main dashboard that you'll see. Across the top, you can see many different tabs. Each one of these tabs represent a functionality within the thinkorswim platform. To navigate to a new functionality, just click on the new tab and you'll see the screen update. On the left-hand side of the screen, there's a collapsible menu. This collapsible menu allows you to add widgets, remove widgets, and track your account information. This is very helpful throughout the day when you're trying to add watch lists and keep up with the different stocks and what's happening in the market. It's also very helpful because you can customize it and hide it, so when you don't need to look at it, it still stays organized, but you can have it hidden off to the side of the screen so you can see your main charts. On the bottom of the screen, you'll see another collapsible menu. This collapsible menu is an order entry tool. This allows you to set up custom orders and place them. Now, if we go back to the main screen and just collapse this order entry tool for now, you can see across the top we have all of our different tabs. If we hover over the tabs, you can see it also gives us more options. So, for instance, here on the Charts tab, you can see Charts, Flexible Grid, and Product Depth. What these correlate to is if you click on the tab, you can see you get a sub-menu below here. Each one of those drop-downs represent this sub-menu. So rather than having to click on Charts and then Flexible Grid to get to it, if we're not on the Charts tab and we wanted to get to Flexible Grid, you could just hover over it and hit Flexible Grid, and it'll bring you right to the Flexible Grid. Now we're going to cover each one of these tabs in its own separate video because each one of them has quite a bit of functionality. But before we move on to other videos, I just want to give you a brief overview of the platform layout. So up on top, you have the ability to change between different accounts. This allows you to have multiple accounts, whether it's a standard day trading account, an investment account for more long-term trading, or if you have an IRA or any other accounts with TD Ameritrade, you'll be able to select between each account here and load that data into the thinkorswim platform. Across the top, you can also see we have a home screen, messages, support and chat, and a setup button. Now, the support and chat I've had a lot of good luck with, and one of the features underneath this tab I want to share with you is this live support button. thinkorswim customer service is really good. They actually will respond to you within 2 to 3 minutes of creating a case in here. And there's been many times I've had little questions about the platform or using their API for some of my programming projects where I've had to come in here and create a ticket and ask my questions. They've been very quick to responding, and I'm very pleased with the customer service that they provide. You can also see some other buttons up here at the top that allow you to navigate to chat rooms, audio settings, and seminars. These are helpful, but we're not going to discuss them today. Now let's go ahead and close out of this. Now the next button I want to discuss is this setup button right here in the top right. This has quite a bit of functionality underneath here. So application settings is where you would go to set up any sort of specific information for the thinkorswim platform. The two things you should be aware about here are setting up your email and your phone number. What this does is it allows you to get custom alerts that you can set up on whichever charts that you want sent directly to your email or to your phone as a text message. Open shared items is another helpful function. What this allows you to do is it allows traders to share certain things among one another. So a neat thing with thinkorswim is you can build custom studies, custom strategies, all sorts of different things. If I wanted to share one of those custom studies with you, I would send you a link. You can put that link in right here and hit open. And when you do that, it will load it into your platform for you so that you can see it. Now you can also see save workspace as and share workspace. What a workspace is it's your screen layout. So down here below you can see I have 3 different screen setups saved. I have a setup for 1 screen, 3 screens, and 4 screens for my personal trading. You can design a screen and a layout however you want to, if you have multiple screens or a single screen, and then save that as a workspace. Once you save that as a workspace, you'll see it populate down here, and then it makes it really easy if you're switching between just using a laptop, or maybe you're plugging your laptop into multiple screens and you want to open that entire workspace up onto 4 screens, for instance. This allows you to switch back and forth very easily. Now this concludes our Thinkorswim overview. I hope this gives you a better understanding of how to navigate the actual software platform. In our future videos, we'll be drilling down into each one of these functionalities and giving you a much more in-depth understanding of how to use each one. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.